Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So you can see in this email here I just received, it came after the event update and some bigger news than the event. So let's talk about it. And that email is one of them. And basically Evony's telling us that here's some gems, some speed, some resource, very small amount. And it's to thank you for using particular app stores that will provide smooth play and secure transactions. So up to you what app store you want to use. If you're having any particular issues with app stores, certain app stores, some that may be acting funny or some questions that you have, join my Discord. Lots of people in there who will help you out and talk you through some things having to do with that. Other updates, Evony made some updates with the maps. I'll talk about that in a bit. But there's a code above Aptoide. It's March 10th. It's supposed to go offline and no longer be an app store that provides Evony. So make sure to use the code, get the discounts while they still last, and hopefully they continue to last for a while. Boss finders, yeah. So down all around Evony. I'm going to have more to say about that in a couple days. But yeah, it appears that Evony did some coding work, and rumor is if I go to another server right now, so let's just type one in right here. Let's go to 125. I hope it exists. Nope, doesn't exist. Well, let's just go to 68. I know that exists, my old server. And the rumor is if you're visiting a server, you can't see as much anymore. Right? Look at that. It's pretty empty. I'm seeing subs. That's about it. Let's see where the Great Nefarious is. Definitely one of the top alliances in Evony. So they're there. Pretty quiet for them today. And yeah, you can't see bosses. So that's what's going on. Not sure how it complicates things. You can see stuff on your own server. But anyways, Evony recoded. Not sure if that's to help with lag maybe. Right? Because there's less going on everybody's game. So maybe it'll help with lag. Who knows? Maybe that's what it was. And here we go. Blue China. Anyways, let's get back to other stuff that was done. So St. Patrick's preview, pretty standard. Not much going on there, except there is a new spiritual beast. We'll get to it. There is a mounted general that everyone is furious with because it has mounted troop against monsters, both in the Ascension and in the Covenant and in the specs. And it's not as good as Athelflaed Caesar, and it's not as good at PvP, so people think it's a waste. There's this one. Evony is totally trolling me because about a week ago I said they're for sure going to have a Forge officer, and here we have a Forge officer, but he's actually pretty weak. His skills aren't that good. If you're going to miss one, this would be one to miss, I'd say, but they all add up. So you miss one, you lose out on 15% of a bunch of stuff. And if you miss too many, you fall behind. This is pretty new. So Evony's going to make some stuff permanent. So we have events and then we have non-events where there's 3 or 4 days in between the next event. They're going to make some stuff permanent. So crazy eggs will keep going on. Dwarfs Lucky Apples will keep going on with the witch pies, which is cool because it sucks on the last day having to find like 20 witches. So I guess there won't be a mad rush for them anymore. And then other things that'll be permanent, like goblins will be there every day, the golden ones. Gathering event, it sounds like the tiles are going to be big every day. You're not going to have those 5 million ones anymore, which, to be honest, I actually kind of like because I don't have to, I don't have to spend too much time on a tile to finish that one tile a day, level 15 or 16, that gets me a blood crystal. And then looks like there's going to be Bayard Knights every day. Cerberuses, that's a big one. Cerberuses are going to be every day. And then there is a new spiritual beast. Now let's get looking. Let's find this spiritual beast. Let's see if I can buy it right now. And Sacred Bowl, do I have enough? I always save about 400, so perfect. And now let's level it up, and then let's get to the most important part of. Okay, so we got it up. Let's get to the seals. That's the most important part of these beasts. Let's see what this one offers, and then we'll rank it. So Marching Siege HP 3.2, pretty good. Marching Ground HP 6.4, that's really high. mounted attack, range defense, in-city ground troop defense. So overall, not that good there. But let's look at this stuff. And looks like it went back to the standard 10% per, which kind of proves to some people that it's the Chimera one. So this is not a mistake. This is probably the most important one for people to level up, because look, it goes up by 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. And then for some people thought that was just an error, because these ones all go up by 10. But apparently Chimera is the best one. So if you're going to level one, do it. Now this one just goes up by 10. So that kind of proves that Chimera is not a glitch. Like, it's not just a visual error. So this one's going to help out with defending range attack, defending siege defense, and defending mounted troop HP. So pretty important stuff, but I would still say this is the most important one to focus on. Always try to level this one up. Where am I right now? I need pasture 37. Do I have pasture 37? I feel like I do. Pasture 38. So yeah, so it looks like I am neglecting leveling that up. I've actually held off on leveling it up on purpose because I wanted to wait and see. You could see how many blood crystals, is that what they're called? 19,000 down there. I'd been saving them up because I wanted to make sure that I could get this next one that comes out up to like level 40 or so, because I've kind of said I'm not going to coin much or at all really if we're not going to get those 25% discounts anymore. Sorry, Evony, I'm not going to go back to paying full price. That's just not, you can't do that to somebody, right? That would be a sucker. Basically, you'd be charging me 25% more on everything. No Aptoid discounts, not going to be coining, but luckily there still is Aptoid discounts for the time being. Let's see how long that lasts. Hopefully it lasts for a while. Super feeding. Now, flexible specialties. That's a big one. People, but only one in a box. Be nicer if they started to devalue them and started to offer maybe 2 or 3 in a box. And then pretty standard events here. Nothing too crazy here. And let's look at that general one more time. The historic general summoning, which they did change. They put it in the bottom. It used to be in event center. So make sure you do find it. Get one of him is my recommendation so that you do have him for General Hall 3. And that is it for this update. I will have some more information on the topics I discussed at the start tomorrow. And make sure that you do update your Aptoid to the latest version, guys, as of now, the plan is that it's going to be going away for Evony. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.